You know, I overheard a young bloke the other day whinging about all the things that are wrong in this country. Well, I couldn't keep my mouth shut for long. I said to him, mate, I can tell by your accent that you have the privilege to be able to call yourself an Australian. And I can tell by your attitude that you couldn't care less. I just heard you rubbish the greatest country there is to live on this earth. Oh, sure, we got a few problems, but we can vote them out if they don't run the place properly. It's called democracy. You see, there are millions of people all over this world fighting and dying, just trying to get what you've already got. Freedom. Freedom to choose exactly what you want to do with your life. No, mate. You wouldn't want to live anywhere else. In this crazy world today, Australia rates a big 10. And I'm going to tell you exactly why we're 10 out of 10. You see, it's all written in the words of the only song that ever asks an Aussie to show respect for his country. Number one tells us, Australians all, let us rejoice. Why? For we are young and free. In just over 200 years, we've done us proud. You see, we threw off the chains we were sent here in, and our fathers fought and died to make sure we never got them back on again. Number two says, we've got golden soil. Yes, and everything in it the rest of this world needs. Number three says, we've got wealth for toil. That means if we elect the right government and we get off our bums, roll up our sleeves and bend our flaming backs, we can live real comfortable. Number four says, our home is girt by sea. And that just reminds us we live on the largest island on earth, completely surrounded by water. And that makes us one of the few countries in this world that have no problems with neighbours. Mate, this is paradise. The world just doesn't get any better than Australia. Number five tells us this land abounds with a gift of nature's beauty, rich and rare. But if you walk around with your eyes closed and your attitude, you'll miss it all. Have you been to the Great Barrier Reef? Have you seen Ayers Rock, Uluru? Have you really looked at the beauty of a gum tree? Mate, have you ever held a koala? Number six tells us, beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we've toiled with hearts and hands, and we've turned this country into a five-star nation, and that's exactly what the Southern Cross says we are. Number seven says, we'll make our peaceful Commonwealth renowned through all the lands. You see, so many times we've shown the rest of the world that we're up there with the very best. Number eight says, for loyal sons from beyond the seas, we've boundless plains to spare. You see, mate, this country is made up of people from the four corners of the earth who no longer want to live in the country of their birth and look around the world for the most peaceful country to start a new life in. They look for a land free of religious persecution and racial strife, free of wars and full of sparkling water, clean air and sunshine, and saw this place as the jewel in the crown and came here to be a part of that Big Ten because they know what a privilege it is to be able to call themselves Australians. And number nine says, with courage, let us all combine, just like our forefathers did, to advance Australia, fair Dinkum. And number 10, whenever I hear that song, I get to my feet with a lump in my throat and a tingle down my spine. Because that song makes me realize how lucky I am to have the privilege to be able to call myself an Australian.